This is Factorio again with some complicated mod packs. Last time I added some radars so I can actually see the whole factory, and I did this borax process. And I also did something else, I guess this lead process, which doesn't yet have an output, at least this machine. I wonder why. Okay, this is missing acetylene. I guess those tanks are full again. I'm not sure why this doesn't work. I guess coke might be missing here. Normally I should have enough coke. I wonder why coke stopped being provided. It's weird that there is half a belt or not connected to anything. Okay, I guess normally it would, the coke would go onto the bus, onto the belt there. So I need to figure out how to make more coke. See where it's used up and where it can be produced. I guess I might use the car to go towards the bus a little bit quicker. I know that, for instance, this process uses coke. But this chest is limited, so the coke shouldn't be gone forever. And coke is going up here towards the, I think it's graphite. And this might be ceramics. But still, there should be more coke than is there currently. Maybe the production stopped because something is full or not enough. I will go towards the coal cracking. Oh, iron oxide is full. That's a reason. So maybe I need to improve my iron smelting from iron oxide. There should be enough space up here to enhance this. I might also move this wind turbine for now. I need more of these advanced foundries. If I find them. Okay, there are these ones. I need more stone bricks and copper cables. I guess one solution for now might also be to just add bigger chests. It's a temporary hotfix, but will not fix the overall problem that I need more iron oxide usage. Right now I'm going towards getting some cables and stone bricks very soon. Stone bricks are on the left. Up there. Quite dark right now. And now I need more iron plates. The good thing is that I will be producing a lot more iron plates once I make more use of these iron oxide items. Oops. I guess these iron plates come from the iron oxide smelteries. Hi Pichu, thanks for the lurk. And now I need more stone furnaces. And also I left my car there by the coal cracking plants. I have to look how much is in there. Okay, some iron plates and belts. Also some furnaces. I guess I will fetch more furnaces now. And leave some of them in the car again. Also these automation science packs, I should throw them back into some inventory to get rid of them. Another quick autosave. Should get rid of this moss. Always annoying to have one.
Morbid fancy.
Hi Morbid. Thanks for checking in. These inserters are quite slow. And I wonder where this iron oxide comes from. Maybe from some soot cracking operation. I think I could improve something here. This might just be a loop. And then more of the iron oxide can go to more of these chests. And it might flow through a little bit faster then. And I can't get through this little place. So I have to go around there. This will basically double my iron oxide conversion. I think I might need more inserters there. They can't keep up with the speed of the factory. And I need to introduce this iron in a better way. More of these iron plates should actually be used, I guess, even before the normal iron production. While I'm here, I can also repair some things. So I think the iron comes from there. And the iron coming from above, I hope that's coming from there. Yeah, they combine there. And I think it's fine that they arrive on two different sides. But they should be the primary flow of iron. Which I could do like this. And then the rest can flow onto the side. The rest has lower priority because it's made from a very primitive process. But now I would need to use more iron plates to make all these iron plates flow further. At least some iron sticks are used in the production of this. And these small parts also use a lot of iron products. Not sure how I can utilize more of those parts. I guess by building an electric mining drill. And maybe with steel furnaces, but I think the steel plates are made out of raw iron ore. How might I make refined concrete? I guess that's a little bit complicated. Not sure if I even have normal concrete at the moment. I do have that. And it's just going into some chests. I now want to look whether I have more coke being produced. Seems like that. But it probably might still be more. That's where I wanted to look because of the lead production. And now some lead ore is being mined again. I think it might be enough. Although this pipe is empty sometimes. So maybe there's still some way to go to make this a little bit more efficient. Also, I shouldn't really use, or I shouldn't really smelt the iron oxide right here above the conversion of coal to coke. Now I can't really go up and make more of this process happen. So I might need more of these destructive distillation columns. I need more copper for them. Okay, and maybe I should think about where I will produce more of the iron plates from iron oxide, since I shouldn't do that right there. I guess it's fine that I'm using wood here to make more coal. But also, I should only do that if coal is needed. Have to remember those numbers: 10, 20, 3, 60, 30. Was that the right process? Yeah, 10, 20, 3, 60, 30. 10, 30, 10, 10, 30. So I guess using wood produces more coal. 60, 30. 10, 30. So burning coal or whatever happens there produces more coal gas and less tar. With raw coal I get 3 coal out of 10 raw coal, and from wood I get 10 coal out of 10 wood. I guess I could leave it like it is, sort of, but still make some priority changes. I guess the splitter up above that I just installed can go away. And this should have input priority right. So getting the coal from these plants should be preferred. Also, I might add another one. And now I need to replicate all of this, I think. And now this just needs inputs. And I guess the outputs already flow somewhere. I think this could just use a splitter instead of this inserter mechanics. There's 4 inserters per machine. And I wanted this splitter down there to go. Instead I want this belt to just go down. And I might just do some balancing after the splitter. Still not sure if this makes any sense. I might have to rebuild that or just take it apart. Not sure what this belt is. I need to sort of stand next to it and look where this is going. That's coke. I guess the coke is supposed to be burned. But I don't really want to do that. So this should only happen if I have too much coke in the system. Which is not the case at the moment. So how about I use a splitter here. And also I think there should only be coke on this belt. I will see whether at any point something else is grabbed off the other side. There is no filtering happening, so it must be only coke, I assume. I think this is solved for the moment. There might be problems again later, but this is not my concern now. I will now fix the lead processing. Also, I think I might improve the tin processing now, or since this research is almost done, I might improve the titanium processing soon. I guess it will be ready once I'm done with this here. I guess I need less inserters. Still, this pipe of acetylene is quite empty. I might also now remove this loop. Still have some time until the titanium processing is researched. And then maybe I still need to build some buildings that I need for that. And I'm full of coal. Okay, the production, I mean the research is done. Oops. I guess I need to get rid of the raw coal somewhere. And now I'm really full. Also try to insert oil into myself. This is ash splitting. I might have some ash in the car, maybe? Maybe not. I wonder if raw coal is used in anything else. Coke. Okay, it can be burned directly with coke oven gas as a byproduct. And it can be crushed very soon. I think that's what I'm currently researching, the raw coal stage 1. So this might be useful. And maybe then I need to prioritize this process over the whatever is happening here. Let's see what I can do with the coke oven gas. Maybe I can use that to fuel some buildings. At the moment I can't really do anything else with it. Coke oven gas. Okay, that's useful for heating some buildings. Anyway, I wanted to get rid of a lot of coal. For that I have to go to the left. And I guess I need to introduce a belt here. Not sure where exactly this is coming from. I definitely want this to be provided by chests. Maybe even more. Input priority right. Can get rid of the sap down there. That's good. And now I can just randomly throw things into these chests. Split this chest a little bit. I still think that I might need more of these factories doing these things. Maybe I will not balance this, no. I will, however, build some kind of backup system. Like that. This means that, at least for some time now, the iron oxide will be used up a little bit faster. There are a lot of different other products that I will be making with iron oxide later. I guess that was one reason why I stored much of that. And I might still want to store more of it. Now I need to look at the titanium process. It has become a little bit more complicated. So normally I could just use a stone furnace to smelt 40 titanium ore to 4 titanium plates. But now I might use titanium grade 3. And I guess I could use any furnace, which I didn't do for all those other plates. Probably mainly because I didn't want to introduce coal or wood into these systems. And I think I will leave it at that as well. For the titanium, I will just use one of these advanced foundries that just uses electricity. I need automated screeners and I need jaw crushers. And secondary crushers. I don't think the car has any of those. There are not many machines that I put in there, just the basic ones. Burner mining drill, furnace and steam engine, and some of these burner assembling machines. Why is there no ash going to these machines? Planter boxes. Where would I get the ash from? I guess it would come from above. But then it also goes towards the tree factories to never return again. I think there should be a specific and stored for later amount of ash going there. I guess I had a lot of ash in these chests once, and then I got rid of the ash by putting all of this to use for tree growth. Now that's not happening anymore. That's just a temporary solution. Throwing all the ash into these chests that actually have inserters on them. Now these planter boxes are made again. So I need to think of a way to make the ash only go away from this system if there is too much of it. I guess one solution would just be having a splitter back there with the priority setting to go this way first, and only if there's too much the overflow will go down here, and then possibly just recombine. Or I guess the overflow might just go directly towards the tree production. Not yet sure. I have to maybe remove this loop. Not sure if that still makes sense. So this throws things on the left side of the bus, of the belt. If I were to move everything that... Okay, everything goes on the right side from this belt. So the left side should always be free. But I'm not sure if these inserters grab from the left side first if they can. Not sure what the priorities are there. I still don't have the circuit network. So I can't give this some kind of circuit message. I will just hope that this works. That is the best thing I can do right now. Also, I don't need to reinvent the wheel. I can just do this to get all the overflowing ash towards the tree growth. And then I will provide more soil to this process. I will see whether that eventually stops working. I might also do some splitting and reintroduce this ash. I guess now no problem should occur. Maybe problem solved. But it was a problem that I didn't need to create in the first place. Also this zinc production, I think. Zinc doesn't need to be here. Or shouldn't be here. It might be moved to left of the start of the bus. So it doesn't interfere with potentially making more raw coal distillation. Also, these wind turbines might be moved somewhere else. I still didn't make those automated screeners and secondary, whatever they were called. Might get more copper cables. And then find those other machines. Don't really need the military stuff, I guess, except if some of the ammunition is used in some civilian process. Okay, automated screener needs more small parts and simple circuit boards. And secondary crusher also needs those things as well as the lamps. I guess I need to go to the right. Not sure if I'm producing lamps on the bus. I might just verify this. And they might take glass anyway. I'm not producing lamps automatically yet. Not sure if I can. I would need automated factories or burner assembling machine too. I might have to look into whether I can make most of the machines in any of those machines. I guess I might just build some lamps myself. And then I realized that I need more glass, which is stored in those chests. That's good. Now I will go to the basic circuit production. And I think it uses these high power resistors. That was a pipe. It is still a pipe. Luckily. I might limit this production and just take some of this and deliver it to the car. And now I need more steel plates. I wonder if I can just steal it from the bus somewhere. Probably there. Then I don't have to run all the way to the steel factories. There was also something else, I guess a jaw crusher. Fluid mining drill. Needs more burner mining drills. The car should have those. Now I'm out of iron plates, but the car has those as well. I wonder where stones are used. I guess down there in the gravel production. So I might try to get rid of the stone. At least some of it. Did I make those jaw crushers? I guess I did. 2 of them. Not sure if I now have enough of those machines. So this is the titanium ore. And I think, since there is a forest in the way that I don't want to kill, I might just do all the titanium processing up here. Trying to not interfere with the boron processing. Trying to not run into any pipes. Okay, I will just go there now and start building. I'm not sure whether I will finish. Also, I will immediately stop this from running through. Otherwise, this would be very inefficient. Also, I did never set the recipe for these advanced foundries, which is not very good because now, or it could never produce as many as I wanted it to produce. But also it's good since I now have wasted less of these titanium ores. I will now just look at the production line. So I guess first I need an automated screener. I guess eventually I will need more than one. This is just a start. This just takes titanium ore and makes titanium grade 1 and 2. Partly. So I need to split this, which I will do up there somewhere.
We have an intruder!
How did he get in? In through the window?
Hello Bobtastisch, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a nice stream. I guess it was VR chat. I'm playing Factorio again with some complicated factories. Currently I'm trying to process titanium ore in a more efficient way. And I still have to figure out what to do there. So apparently there is this titanium grade 2, which goes down to stone and titanium grade 1 again. So how does that happen? I need a jaw crusher for that. It's always hard to remember what to do with all these things happening. All these kinds of different recipes. Jaw crusher. And this needs output and input inserters, otherwise it wouldn't do anything. I hope whatever is on this belt is the correct thing. So this needs to be split into stone and whatever else comes out of there, I guess titanium grade 1. But I just need to filter one of these things. And then I have to do something with the titanium grade 1 again. I have to make titanium grade 3. Again, I need an automated screener. I think for now I will remove this belt, which I can do by first building tunnels over it and then just removing the tunnels, which is faster in my case. At least this is working automatically now. I just need to provide a lot of acetylene, which I think is still quite rare in my factory. But these factories seem to do things, or the miners seem to mine. And there's a lot of ash coming out of there, which I need to get rid of at some point. But it's still just 3 stacks of 48, I think. So it's still much less than 10%. Okay, the task was to build automated screeners. I might leave some space just so I don't run into problems later. So there will be titanium rejects. There's so many items which I still have not yet discovered. So the titanium rejects will just flow up and will go into the secondary screener or secondary crusher. And then I can make titanium grade 3 out of that again and gravel. So I need to split that as well. And this will just go there. This will have the higher priority because otherwise I might get stuck there. And then nothing can be split. This needs inserters. But I guess what I also should do... Okay, maybe I should just leave it like that. That's good for now. The gravel will just go down. Maybe together with the stone on one belt. And then I need to split this later. There are factories that need gravel. And this titanium grade 3 just needs to be smelted now. With those advanced foundries. And I still have space, so unless I go much further than that to the right, I guess this should work. And this will be where the titanium goes in the end. That was the original output belt for the titanium plates. This needs 40. Okay, this is the wrong recipe. I need this recipe, which just uses 5 titanium grade 3 to make 10 titanium plates. I think eventually I might need more than this one automated screener there. At the moment though, it still just uses too little of these titanium ores. I might just kill this. This doesn't get used anymore as it is. Nice to recover some old machines. And now I will add more fluid mining drills here to mine more of the titanium ore. Just in case I need more of it. I guess these chests could also be iron chests. It's not too important that they can carry so much. I will have to take away the ash at some point anyway.